Hey.
Hi.
You didn't honestly think I'd let Julia down, did you? This time?
We weren't sure you had much to say in the matter.
We didn't even know where you were. Where the hell were you?
Playing chicken with the mountain.
You know, it's a miracle you survived that plane crash.
We all did. Everybody on that jet walked away from the wreckage. It's the power of clean living.
Oh, boy, you've always known how to make an entrance.
Well, actually, we were trying to land that jet on the roof of the courthouse when that mountain just jumped right in front of us.
Shit.
Yeah.
I suppose you haven't heard anything from your father.
Not lately. Sorry.
Well, you know, Julia will be back in a couple of seconds. Maybe we should step outside for a little bit and give you two some quality time together.
What, and leave me with no witnesses?
You thought the flight was rough. Just wait.
Plane crashes are hell on the complexion.
Yeah, so are secrets. Look what happened to Pinocchio.
He told lies, and it was his nose that broke out, not his face.
Well, I'm going to rearrange yours unless you tell us where you've been, why you never called, and what is going on around here.
Dad didn't say anything?
No, not a word, which did little to endear him to your wife, let me tell you. I can't blame her.
So, Pinocchio, how did you end up in Palm Springs?
It's a sordid secret that even I am ashamed to admit. I am hooked, Kelly, by one of the worst addictions known to man. Golf! I tried so hard to fight it, but the lure of all those dog legs, well, it was just too strong.
And Bunny, you was just there at the clubhouse.
Do you know what a good caddy can make in Palm
Do you
Springs?
get the idea we're not going to get the real story out of him?
I don't know why. We don't need any secrets. You're here. You're safe. It's over. Right?
Mason?
No, I'm okay. I'm just a little dizzy. Help me
Would you like to sit down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a doctor. You don't just crash into a mountain and
No,
go
it's-
away with
it's-
no scratches. No, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
So, Faker, what didn't you want her to hear?
Well, believe me, I'm not that excited about telling you either.
Well, I think you better tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to tell Julia everything you did while you were gone.
You didn't have to make it all up.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, I'd make it far worse and decadent than you could even imagine. So I think you should tell me.
I was engaged in a bit of undercover activity. Deep cover.
Where?
In Tennell's organization.
What, are you crazy? A cowboy can't go in those circles without being noticed.
Yeah. And the way you do it is by cutting off all your ties with your family. I couldn't afford to be in contact with any of you. There was too much on the line. Primarily my neck.
So what did you find out?
Well, it was simple enough to pick up the connection between Tennell and Barr. Finding out something about Robert's past, that was another story. I do know that Barr Industries is a front for Tennell's real plan, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, well, we know that.
Well, I was close to discovering why they were so anxious to get a hold of our company when Dad called and told me about Bunny and Julia. Tennell can really create a diversion.
Yeah, well, we don't even know what he's doing, which is presumably what's on the disc.
Why else would he go to such lengths to get it back? So what does Cruz have to say about all this?
He's working on it.
Is he getting anywhere?
Not really.
He's not the only one. So, I assume that Cruz is involved in some covert operation of his own, and that you are under instructions not to discuss it with anybody, least of all your brother, who knows more about this than anybody else in the
Dad,
world.
he has a wealth of information himself.
Ask me anything.
Do you remember that party we had 10 years ago on the yacht when we were moored outside Serena's?
Swift change of subject. What brought that on?
Do you just remember?
Well, yeah. Tennell owned a casino in Serena's back
Right.
then. Are you driving at something?
Just tell me about the party. Do you remember the party?
It was like all Dad's other bashes. At that particular time, you two were at each other's throats, which was great for me because it took the heat off of me for a change. Was there anything in particular about that night?
No. I just wondered if you remembered.
Whatever. Listen, I gotta run.
No, wait. You have to wait here for Julia.
I'll catch up with her later. I have a social call tonight.
No, I can tell him that myself, Mr. Enfield. Thank you.
Still can't locate Robert Barr, huh?
Nope. I think he's avoiding me. So much for my brilliant plan to recreate the past. I mean, he saw right through it. And I thought I was close.
He may still be. When Raphael gets back with the information, he might have the information that Cruz knows. And the only ammunition you need.
I mean, I have to remember what happened that night on the yacht. I don't know how much time Cruz has.
You should talk to Mason.
Yeah. I already did.
You want to return law and order to Santa Barbara? You want to be able to walk the streets again at night without being terrified? You want your children to grow up in a drug-free community?
That's Jerry Calhoun, isn't it?
Certainly
These
is.
are not hopeless dreams, nor are they idle promises. With your help, I can make them a reality.
He's all over the place these days.
Jerry and Mason were friends, weren't they?
Yes, they were. They were friends since they were little boys.
Yeah, but I mean, Jerry and Mason hung out that summer. They were bumming around the Caribbean. His father's yacht was moored right next to ours. He was at that party.
Do you think he might remember something?
One way to find out.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
Eden, that's ancient history. Let's see. I remember that Mason and I were partying very hard that summer. Now, why do you want to know about a party 10 years ago?
Well, actually, it was the night before we left Serenus. I just wondered if you remembered anything odd occurring that night.
At C.C. Capwell's parties, something odd always happened. 10 years, 10 years. I'm sorry. You know what? I don't want to be late for this garden club, you know? I don't want to keep those ladies waiting. I'll see you at the polls, all right?
Hey, well, I don't think you need the votes. You're a shoo-in.
No, don't say that. That could jinx me. I don't want that to happen. Now, will you'll tell Mason and your daddy, give him my best, will you? I'll see you.
No, Captain Harrison, I don't want to take the yacht out. I just wanted to know if you had any record of who was on the ship about 10 years ago. We had a part... Yeah, this summer we were in Serenus. Is there any way for you to look that up for me? Thanks. Okay, bye. Hello? Raphael, where are you? Well, when did you get back? Did you find out why Robert's holding Cruz? What?